2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final. It's time to get underway, so let's get into the coverage of this exciting event. Luke Elvey here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, what's on the minds of these players today?
Luke, at the end of the day, these players want one thing and one thing only, and that's their Corn Ferry Tour card. And to do that, they need to finish up in the top 50 at the end of the event.
Let's get down to the action. Yeah, that one will play. Second shot here on the first. That's a good-looking shot there. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
This is their look at birdie. Yep, tracking well.
Well, Rich, that's ideal. A birdie to start the day.
I've never been disappointed by starting off my round with a birdie, Luke, I can tell you that.
He's currently tied for 8th. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum.
Players want to take out any club, driver, 3, whatever it takes, to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in 2. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie 4s are always a good score on this hole, and you're never disappointed with a 5.
Playing from around 240 yards. And here we are with the third shot. Wow, what happened there?
Missing it short there, they will definitely be upset.
Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. Nice line. Yep, nice to make a mid-range par putt. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. Teeing off here at the 3rd hole.
A split green here. It is difficult to make birdie 2s, but par 3s should be had.
Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Putting for a par here. Currently 1 under for the round. The 4th at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
This would be a great up and down. Setting up to play the shot here from the greenside rough. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Putting for bogey. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. Here we have a long par 4. It's going to take 2 great shots to get on.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt. No harm, no foul there with that shot.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 175 yards.
Come on, get a good bounce to the left. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. And that's a great way to forget about that bogey on the last. And that will take him to 1 under. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
Oh, that was flushed. The 6th hole, particularly the approach, Rich, at TPC Boston's a very strong one.
If they put the pin other than front left near the water, it's a good birdie opportunity. But once that pin sneaks over to the left-hand side, watch out. Bogeys and doubles come into the equation very quickly.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. 4 strokes off the lead. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This one will run uphill.
That's one of those putts that you're proud of at the end of a round. They all add up, and he'll move into the top 10. And let's have another look at that one.
What an amazing putt from way out.
Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Aggressive play here, going with driver off the tee.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in 2. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
The interesting choice of the driver here. No, that's not the shot they wanted. This lie's not great. Going with the 5-iron here.
What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
Time now for the 4th shot. 4 shots behind our leader. Wow, that was handy holding out from there. And that will move him up the leaderboard as well. Well, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look.
Beautifully judged. Great tempo on this chip.
Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. Let's see what happens here at the 8th.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
Do you think they drew that up differently in their mind? This would be a great up and down from this spot. 18 feet to the cup.
This is important. Big par putt here.
Ooh, right by the hole. That's tracking. Well, at least it wasn't a double. Currently 1 under for the day.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
Going with the 7. This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. And this putt to move into a tie for 4th place. This one's on line. Oh, just missed. A par putt on the table.
This looks like it's got the speed and the line.
And as we head over to the 10th hole, Rich, this player will enter their final 9 holes of Q School. How will they be feeling?
Well, right now they should be pleased. They're playing awfully well. They've put themselves in good position to get their Korn Ferry Tour card. But let's face it, 9 holes left. Pressure packed, to say the least.
This one might roll into the rough. And this putt to move into the top 5.
This is on a great line.
Ooh, just missed that one. And this one is for his par. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. Teeing off here at the 11th.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
This one's for birdie.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Okay, steady now. A 7-footer right here.
Right over the spot they were looking at.
That will work. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Teeing off here on the 12th hole.
Par 4, 510 yards. It is a brute. Those bunkers down the right-hand side are a natural attraction for wayward golf balls. Second shot is down the slope. A big, deep, gaping bunker on the right-hand side will also find its fair share of golf balls. All in all, just a tough hole, to say the least.
Setting up here with a very long putt. It was on a good line. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
He's currently tied for 10th. We've arrived at a par 4 hole.
Tee shot up the hill to a blind landing area. Second shot is to a green that is surrounded by a cavern of bunkers. If you miss all those and find the green in 2, then you'll have a decent look at a birdie 3.
Going with the 8-iron here. Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing. Trying to get to 2 under with this putt. Oh, so close. Putting for a par now. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. This hole's a tough 2-shotter. A long par 4.
Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I gotta say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
Yeah, this is lovely.
Is that what they had in mind?
Not easy to find the green coming out of the rough.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. Let's see if you can make this and keep the par on the card. That gets the job done. Currently 1 under for the event. Let's see what happens here on the 15th.
Par 4, and a fun little par 4 at that, just 421 yards from the back. Fairly generous fairway, but a green that can provide some entertainment, as there's some different swales in the green, and your golf ball can go a-wandering if you're not careful.
A chance to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard here. That's a fine effort, that one. You always want to putt those ones stone dead. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Let's see what happens here at the 16th.
Watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
Just 10 feet to the cup here. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? A par putt awaits. And there it is. It's currently tied for 11th. Teeing off here on the 17th hole.
dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find this sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
Oh, you see that one bouncing around the branches like a pinball machine? And he's down there.
Setting up this shot from about 120.
Well, I'm sure it looked better in their mind before they hit it. Well, the putter's going to be coming out of the bag, but it's still going to be a long way from the hole. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Oh, he's up, Tiger. And he's down there. You got to read.
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
And that'll drop him down to even par now.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have sixes and sevens.
Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Two big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
Bit too heavy-handed there. And this putter's for a final score of 70. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And with that, this player will finish the Q School final and gain a ticket to the Corn Ferry Tour next season. Congratulations to them. Rich and I will certainly be following their career with great interest.
Absolutely, Luke. They have locked down their Corn Ferry Tour card. Keep your eye on this player. They're going places.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.